Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mr. Jeannie. This reading's for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a timeless reading. When you were guided here, you were meant to hear this message. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. I'm Mr. Jeannie from the USA. Currently live on a little island in the Caribbean. I'm interested to know where you're listening from, so drop it in the comments. I love seeing the different places around the world, Spirit's messages reaching. It also gives us opportunity to connect with each other. Each week I have a giveaway for my followers. I give away a free live reading. If you wish to enter, of course you have to be a follower. And secondly, write in the comments, God is so good. I'm excited to announce I have subscriptions available. Thank all of you who've already subscribed. It's exciting for me for many different reasons. It's completely different than the public forum. I'll be able to use very powerful tarot and oracle decks that I can't use here. And I'll also be able to get very deep and extend and clarify the messages in detail, which time constraints on the public forum prevent. And there's many different reasons, but I'm not only a tarot reader, I'm a mystic. And I'd love to share the mystical, spiritual part of what it is that me and my spirit team do. And there's just no time, and it's just not possible to do it on the public forum. So I invite you all to subscribe. Today's message is being pulled overall energy for the Lenormand Oracle. And we're going to clarify with the Muse Tarot. Spirit, what is the situation, overall energy for Taurus at this time? Thank you, Spirit. You might notice the difference in scenery. I moved and just getting settled in, so it's kind of a little makeshift right now, but soon we'll be settled in. But the show must go on. We have the lilies. Number 30 might be significant. And the first thing that Spirit put in my mind when I see the lilies always reminds me about like death and rebirth, when the Easter lilies, and lilies are, Easter is all about resurrection, so something that died that is reborn, resurrected from the dead. Number 30 might be significant. So maybe you have a situation that you thought was dead, but on the cut we have the 10 of Cups. Could be something to do with your family or a committed relationship that you thought was over. 3 of Cups from a third-party situation. And a third-party situation doesn't have to be, like cheating. Could be. You'll know about it if it is. It could be family, friends, children, addictions, jobs, just any outside interference caused this to come to an end, but now there is a time for resurrection. Let's clarify with the tarot. Tell us more, Spirit, for Taurus' highest. That one came flying out. 7 of Inspiration, which is the 7 of Wands. This is somebody maybe that you have blocked or has blocked you, or maybe built a wall up, metaphorically speaking, and there's been a stalemate here. And now we have the Ace of Swords. First of all, that's confirmation. Spirit is saying that I'm right on target. I'm hearing what Spirit is saying. But the Ace of Swords is also the sword of the truth. And maybe somebody wants to speak about the truth of the situation, that they're, a lot of times when we find out something that we don't like, everything explodes. We'll see if the tower comes out. And there's so much anger, frustration, and disappointment, and all kinds of emotions involved, especially when it's somebody you care about deeply. And really the honest conversation doesn't happen, and then when everything calms down, there's so many unanswered questions. And now we have the 10 of Cups came out again. This is definitely a family member or somebody that you are in a committed relationship, or somebody that is very close to you. Five of Materials, which is the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. So this is after whatever happened here. There's been no communication, if any, very little. And now somebody here or both parties are feeling abandoned, feeling like left out in the cold, and really negative energies going on here. I feel it. Now we have the Nine of Materials, which is about independence. All of a sudden, we feel when we're in a bad situation like we're set free, but then at the same time, when you're used to having whoever this is around you, even though the truth sets you free, still there's a longing and a missing, is what I'm hearing Spirit saying. And it's also, difficult when all of a sudden something happens and you're used to having somebody alongside of you, and all of a sudden you have to, where you just think about everything yourself. The Page of Material, which is about a message coming through. And it's not a huge offer, it's some kind of offer, but it's a start. Because I feel strongly here, everything ended in a very terrible way. So somebody here, I don't know if it's you, Taurus, or them, wants to take a little step and kind of like break the ice. One more, Spirit. The Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. It's having a realization. So I don't know, both sides are having realizations, and but somebody here is realizing that they don't want this to be over. They want to have a resurrection. But of course, the Nine of Swords is here. This is somebody who's thinking about this morning, noon, and night, losing sleep, full of anxiety, maybe even depressed. Because, like I said, no matter what happened here, there's a missing going on. Wow, that one came jumping out. There it is, the Empress. This very well could be a marriage, a committed relationship, but the Empress here, the Empress knows her value and knows her worth. And I remind you, there's no gender in tarot, but things might be held up from both sides, because whoever that was betrayed here feels like, I deserve better, I know my value, I know my worth, and the realization could be from the other side, like, oh my God, I did this to an Empress, male or female. How could I have been so stupid? And they're having a big realization, is what Spirit is saying. Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. And very quickly, I want to tell you about the Queen of Swords. She's my second favorite queen. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hurts, a lot of pain, a lot of disappointments. But she hasn't grown bitter or vengeful or, she's thick-skinned and she's strong. And each thing that she goes through, instead of becoming bitter, she becomes stronger and wiser. And she holds a sword, and it's not a sword to stop loving or caring, but because she's been through a lot, because she's so wise, she's learned the biggest lesson is that life is too short. And she will cut away what no longer serves her, is holding her back or weighing her down. So she'll love you from afar, in other words, but she also is very forgiving. But she is thick-skinned, like I said, but you have to come to her with the absolute, honest-to-God truth. And then she makes her decision from there. And she doesn't put up with no shit, let me put it that way. So this could be why someone's hesitating, because they know that they have to come correctly, and that's why they want to come kind of like tiptoeing in, because they know they have to come in correct. And if you are the Queen of Swords, Spirit is saying that you're in the right position. Remember who you are, and just know your value, your worth when you make your decision. that is your message, Taurus. If this resonates, claim, like, follow. If you're already following, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's absolutely free. It's a click of a button, and it helps with the algorithm to get Spirit's message out to other Tauruses. I do my part. I ask that you help out, and please do yours. It's appreciated. Like, share, comment, follow, all that good stuff that gets the algorithm going. If you're looking for a personal reading or any spell work, my information is in the description. If you don't know what spell work is, feel free to ask. I don't mind. It's very powerful, Taurus, and it's real. It's about changing an outcome instead of accepting one. My love team and I, spirits that I've been channeling for decades, have had great success even in the most complicated situation. We specialize in reuniting loved ones, and not only romantic love, family members as well, and friends, anybody who's dear to your heart. And we also do financial spells and cord cutting. If you're interested, please reach out through the email. It's right here. You see my little finger? And it's also in the description. If you're looking for a personal reading, which I highly recommend, so you get a specific message meant for you and your situation, and advice meant for you and your specific situation. If you're a subscriber, there's discounts. I have readings to suit everyone's needs and everyone's budget. Once again, I invite you all to subscribe and be part of the Mystic Genie community. We'd love to have you. And for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for your support and subscribing. God bless you. Till next time, Taurus. Ciao.